Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here in my time at Sandrock. If you are hearing my voice, I'm sick. Yeah, so I have my sick voice for this episode and I don't know how many I'm gonna make, but I wanna make something. So yeah, I really like this game and it's comfort and I like to play it. I have almost 30 hours. We're like in the 33 mark episode, so sure it's
Hello
good.
there. I've heard all about you. So glad to finally meet you face to face. I'm Trudy, the mayor of Sandrock. Anyway, I just wanted to come by and introduce myself, since I just got back in town. We don't get a lot of new folks, so I'm mighty glad you're here. I'd also like to extend an invitation to the next fireside on Sunday. We've got a lot to talk about. No doubt you've heard about what Logan's done. You seem to be adjusting quite well to Sandrock, and we're happy to have you. See you around. Oh, commissions? I hadn't checked on any of that yet. I'll have Matilda in the church fill me in right away and get back to you. Actually, there is one small thing I guess I could use help with. Oh, you don't need to trouble yourself too much with this, but I do need a new desk at City Hall. It seems Matilda took a liking to my old one and made off with it. I'm sure she'd give it back if I asked, but perhaps it would just be easier if we both had nice desks, don't you think? So if you do get time, it would be quite nice of you to help me with this minor thing. Thank you.
Sure, we can do that. That's not a problem at all. And we have a message from Mia. From Grace. And the writing workshop. Nice. And it's winter also. So that's good. So can we put some more iron scrap to be recycled? And I want to check out these things. 6 days, 4 days, this is continue. And this is gonna be ready by that time. Let's water it actually, since we are here. Anything else needs watering? Okay, we are good. So it's winter time. So that's interesting. That's nice. And also there was a small hotfix. So let's go get some commissions done. And we have a bunch of quests that they popped up. Okay, let's see. We are still at first. We are cruising along. A lot of nails. We don't have anything for that. I don't know about the nails, but that for sure. That looks quite a bit of money that I want to take. And let's get the Bloodstone course, why not? Okay, that's an old book. And let's check. So part-time here, we have in here something in the temple, something in here. We have more and that thing here. Okay, that's not that many. But let's go put stuff to be made. Because we need a bunch of stuff also for Trudy. So yeah, we have a few things to make, a few things to do. Let's get cracking. We need 3 and 2 of that. Let's put that, and I can put 2 more there. We need 4 of you and 4 for the quest. That's cool. We can only make 4, but we can do some mining. Basic lever, we need some of that, and we don't have it. And we need the bronze pipe, and also we need to go get that. So Let me go grab the recipes, do some cleaning in here, like gathering stuff and what else we need, of course, and put some more iron, some plastic stuff actually, and I'll be right back. Alright people, I'm back. Then I have done a few things here and there, and a few things here and other there, and yeah. So we need to make some perfect lenses. So did we make them perfect? Not even close. What it take to make them perfect though? Ah, cool. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, nice. Let's go give the commissions if I can find them. So this is to him, and the other is to Chief. Okay, perfect. And we have a bunch of, you know, things to do. Where is? Okay, let's give. Okay, they are there. I hope we don't, you know, run into any problems. If you know what I mean, but it looks like everything is fine. Okay. And we got quite a bit of money back, which I like. Which I like. Uh-huh.
Thank you.
More money, which I like. I'm gonna come back to that story thing, whatever event, side quest thing.
Thank you.
Cool. Because I bought a few things, so that's why. Because I bought a couple of things. So let's go to the store here.
That's enough, Mr. RVO, was it? Remind me, whose shop is this again?
Sorry, am I overstepping here? I just feel there really must be a way for the two of you to work together. Mr. Mysterious, perhaps you just hadn't noticed this particular pot yet. It's got a lot of potential. Surely this one is mysterious enough to add to your stock.
Please, call me the Mysterious Man. Mr. Mysterious was my father's moniker. But on the subject of mysteriousness, I'm afraid this pot could hardly be called mysterious enough for one such as myself. It's, at best, quizzical.
It has never been my intention to have my work be confined to a singular aesthetic, much less a single word. If my wares are of no interest to you, then I believe we are done here. I have other orders to attend to.
You think I don't know what I'm talking about? You know, people don't come to this shop for the quality of the goods, right? You do know why they come, don't you?
How dare you? Have you no sense of dignity?
Hey, don't take it personally. Look, I've been around, I've seen the best. If I brought my guys from Walnut Groove in here to see this dull junk you're peddling, they'd laugh their butts off at the mere notion that you're anything but an amateur. And what is that kiln you've got back there? Looks like it's from the Stone Age.
Hey! That's my sister's livelihood you're talking about there, pal!
Quiet, Harvio. Indeed, I use a traditional kiln. Glazing requires a kiln with more advanced temperature controls.
So, you know all about it. What's your excuse then? Old ways are best?
No, money. And besides, though a traveler as yourself may have encountered such things, the more advanced kilns are rare, and their construction is still a well-guarded secret by masters within the ceramics community.
Well, if you're a true artist, Go and seek one of these masters out. Get off of your high horse and beg if you must. Till then, I have no business being here, and you have no business acting as though I do.
Then you get one for me.
Why would I do that?
You said seek a master. You're the so-called master of trade, who claims he can get any rare item from any rare place. Get me a new kiln, and I'll prove to you that my ceramics are as good as anyone's in whatever sky it is you speak of.
You think I'm really gonna lug a kiln halfway across the free cities, just so you can maybe feel better about yourself?
Get me a diagram then. I'll have one built.
What's in it for me? Oh!
We were just thinking about you.
Hey! I didn't agree to do anything yet. Hold your horses. Your friend here is very astute. In business, all things are conditional, and everything has a price. It is as you say, Miss Amira. I am a master of trade. There is no item too rare for me to find, but such a service comes at a cost. 5,000 golds?
What? You're really not afraid?
You think so? Nah, really. I'm taking it easy on you guys.
You know what? I actually happen to think gray, non-glazed parts are pretty neat all of a sudden. Perhaps we ought to forget about all of this price gauging and...
No, Arvio. His price. It is fair. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up.
Uh-huh. Well, offers on the table. If you decide you want my help, I'll be staying at the Blue Moon for about 3 days. Come find me if you get the money, or don't. Makes no difference to me.
Hammy, Amira, what should we do?
Be quiet. Can't hear myself think.
All our savings add up to around 3,000 golds. Maybe we could sell a few things, but are you really thinking of bankrupting us for our new kiln? Is it really going to be worth it? How do we know that mysterious man, and that even is his real name, isn't just blowing smoke up both our backsides?
Wow, you do that for us? You're the real deal!
Arvio, please refrain from so flippantly putting us into debt.
Come on, Am. It's our friend. What else are we going to do anyway? Sell everything we've caught in 3 days? Ask going for help? That guy has a crush on you, you know. Could get weird.
When you put it that way, all right. We accept your generous offer.
5,000 golds! So you really want to do this, huh, Am?
Yes. Trust me, Arvio. One of these temperature-controlling kilns will open doors for my shop, and probably be a lot of fun, too. Thank you. You will be repaid in full, very soon. Now, come, brother. Let us depart to the Blue Moon. Fetch the savings, if you would.
Ah, yes, the savings. Easy come, easy go.
Cool. So we did that, apparently. I could have paid for full, but you never know. 5,000 is a lot of gold. 2,000, I just got it from those commissions, so not that hard. Not that hard, but apparently we're gonna have to make a kill at some point.
Hello.
It was a noble, get a job to trading garden for a while. It won't take long. People simply understand how important light is and try to maintain the air, you know, to tend to a garden, right? Gardening is just for the eyes, but for the soul. Sure! I expect that you understand you are a bright one. I wish I could take after you. He's very unattaintive and naive. I fear he could easily flatter the wrong influence. I know you have an understanding of planting at the very least. Here is the seed and help me plant some flowers. First, as with society, we must root out the weeds. Let's start with one here. Sure. Okay. Nice. We have a lot of weeds to take care. Cool. Nice. Very good. I speak often to of the land, but also oneself and society. Sandrock's citizens have an interesting interpretation of that. All this yakboy talk, gunslinging, and wayward behavior, it's at odds with what I believe. Now, I understand here always a bit of a nonsense in everything. Nonsense. But this is fleeting word of ours to have a hold on something. For me, that's having an orderly society with actual rules that don't bend. Catholic society was the got all the world into trouble. I'm afraid the mayor and the minister are continuing Sandrock's hotspots developed that lead to its current state at its first place. It's futile. Yeah, I think it can come back. You hold great optimism. That is an admirable thing. With the witch gone, now we can plant. Let's plant. Right. Excellent. We are all different at this. Sometimes we must question, are we the weeds or are we the flowers? To maintain a delightful and healthful garden, we must tear out the weeds to replace them with something beautiful. Those unwanted, uncared, untold must be torn aside, don't know how to pronounce that, sorry, and replaced with purity. Now come, we must do the other side as well. First the weeds. Sure. Sure. The Educator, do you know much of it? It was awful? Exactly, the name is fitting. The world back then had technological superiority, disease, and hunger issue with faced daily did not exist. So how did such society fall? Hebrews? No, it was not Hebrews. It is organization and something else that I missed. There is my philosophy differ a bit from the church. I believe the high technology was nothing to do with all the real going down the same path as our ancestors. I can't 11 to 17 know how, it's more than enough to kill us all. What we need is a guiding hand. That's why the church is so critical. We must maintain a constant vigil of ward against this disorderness. Shine the light, so to speak. This is my duty. Now the Raj of Seeds? Sure. So we are doing some maintenance in the church, that's not a bad thing. Very good. You have done the church a great service, builder. Thank you. Look at that. Isn't that much better? Those dirty, disgusting will be replaced with these beautiful seeds which will grow into a new and brilliant garden. Keep in mind that what shall do the builder? Are we the flyers or the weed? Here, please take these with you. Let the growth remind you of what it takes to maintain a healthy society. Yeah, we got some seed. Yes, let's go put through this stuff. Or I'll give her that stuff.
Thank you. I've got lots of things to do, so I'd better get started.
Got quite a bit of money, which is something that I like.
The open architectural competition has something, blah blah blah, chosen its winner.
Hey, down in front. If you must stand in the way, at least read out all the details. Is Heidi on there?
Slow down there, friendo. Reading is a process meant to be enjoyed, savored even. Anyway, as I was saying, something. The following architects stood out among the competition.
For the love of all that is texturized, will you just get on with it, man?
Fine, dude. I'll just look for... Oh, hey, here she is. Number 1, Heidi.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Heidi? At the very top of the list? And there she is. Look out, hot stuff coming through. Look, Heidi, you've won the first round of this competition, which means you've basically won the whole thing already. Congratulations. Let's celebrate. And prepare.
Oh, howdy, folks.
You do have an outfit for the award ceremony, don't you? Of course you don't. Don't worry. I already have multiple options prepared for just such an occasion. And when you go up on stage to accept your award, first, thank the light, then your parents, then moi, your inspiration, and then really stick it to the haters. Everyone who told you you'd never be anybody. Look at me now. Look at you now. You know what I mean. Then quickly segue back into something positive, smile, thank the light again, and see.
Yo, Heidi, check it out. Here it says, if you win, you get a bunch of money. Like a bunch. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do with the money, Heidi?
Oh, I don't know. It's not cash. It's money for a project.
Well, if you don't want it, can I have it?
Cheer up, girl. I've never seen someone so upset to win a competition they themselves signed up for.
You're right. I should be excited. Just... maybe the pressure is getting to me. I better go for a walk.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the curse of the perfectionist. Even winning isn't enough for our dearest Heidi. How tragic. Every ounce of beauty she pours into this tedious world of ours is a gasp of pain sighing out through her fingertips. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the vast reverence of it all.
So true. Yeah, I should probably go too. See ya.
Yeah, we should go check on her, of course. We're gonna go check on her and play sad, of course. More gold, more experience. Nice. But where can we need to finish that. That there is the important thing. All right.
Oh, shucks. Did I hit you with that? I'm sorry. I was gonna pick it up, too. Honest. Hey, just, feels a little better to crumple them up and toss them, you know? Well, it's not the competition so much that's giving me trouble. It's more so, something else. But don't worry about it. I'm fine. Alright. Yeah, I guess I am a bit nerve-wracked. Okay, so here's the condensed version of the conundrum. So I see this notice go out. Architecture competition. I checked the grant money. It's a lot. Hosted by the Vincent Design Institute, and I think I know exactly what those prudes are into. I bet I can win this thing. And you know, in Sandrock, we're always hurting for funds, so I went for it. I used everything in my arsenal to churn out some fancy-looking nonsense I knew they would go bananas for. Well, yeah, not like I was hurting anybody. On the contrary, in fact. That's not what I'm upset about anyway. What's got me stressed out is, well, guess who's the main judge for the competition? Master Verna! I thought she'd be too busy to oversee something like this. So, I was excited. But, well, sure enough, no sooner than I see my name in the paper, I take a peek in my mailbox. And here, have a look for yourself. I thought we'd made peace with me coming home. But now she's clamoring to bring me back and, she's just so pushy, you know? I feel like me being in this competition, it's like I'm proving her right somehow. With all this hanging over me, I can't concentrate. Couldn't win this thing even if I wanted to. And should I even keep catering to her like this? Nice to know you got my back. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, getting the spotlight like this is even better than getting the prize. Everyone's going to see my design. Could attract interested parties to invest in something I actually want to have built. That settles it then. I'm going all in on my own design. Something we really need in Sandrock. That'll send a message. And who knows? Maybe some of the other judges will even get behind me. I mean, my sand protection tech is nothing to shake a stick at. All right. I've got a vision now. One quick lap around town to get the juices flowing, and I'll get cracking. Thanks. Talking it out with you really helped. Well, sure. I think that'd be mighty helpful. In fact, let's walk around and see if we can come up with an idea that'll blow their socks off.
Yeah, why not? Excuse me about that. Really excuse me about that. It came out of nowhere. Yeah, like I said, I'm a bit sick. Just a bit.
Well, this is where it all started. I reckon. I used to sit around here and draw these buildings again and again and again. I'd give them upgrades, of course. I'd always draw a giant fan on the blue moon to blow sandstorms away. Of course, I had to stop once it got dark. That is if my ma hadn't come looking for me already. She'd help me finish my drawing if I hadn't. Then we'd go home. Can't help but be a bit nostalgic for those times. Happy family, not a care in the world. Hey, that reminds me. Me and my ma used to draw little murals on the sides of mountains. There's one not that far from town. I haven't been down that way in a Panbat's age. Come on, let's go find it. I want to show you.
Sure.
Dang, how many years has it been since I last went? Hope it's still there. How did I almost forget about this?
Hope too, it's there. Because that's a long way. Or I don't know where that is.
Dang, how many years has it been since I last went? Hope it's still there.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, I guess last time I went was before Atara.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess last time I went was before Atara.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, I guess last time I went was before Atara.
Grand Mesa.
Wasn't it right here? Ah, shoot. I know it's close. Let's spread out. Aha! There it is. Thanks. First thought, I'm lucky to have had a supportive family to stop me from giving up on my drawings. Well, I did a passable job of drawing my ma. That's her, all right. Her and my pa were sweethearts, even when they were in school. Did I ever tell you about them? Ah, yeah. They were like straight out of an old romance novel. It was actually my ma that made the first move. But my pa didn't want to mess up what they had, so he said no. And then almost immediately regretted it and went chasing after her. So, they started on equal footing. Kinda nice. Well, of course, you want to be sure you can rely on someone. Be sure you really like someone before, you know. Aha! Yeah, totally. Best friends forever, am I right? How did we even get on this topic anyway? Back to the competition. Hey, you know what? It's because my parents encouraged me that I'm even in this competition in the first place. Why was I ever even deliberating over this? Here,
Let me show you some of what I've been kicking around. In fact, I think I've got a little something extra now that'll really top it off.
Really?
Check it out! It's a school. This external part here is kind of like the mural. Hugging the interior, the sand will roll right off the roof. A place like this will be nice and sturdy for generations to come. Oh, well, I don't know about perfect, but it's pretty good. You know, for a second there, it felt like she was here again. She always knew what to say when I was getting discouraged. And hey, I think you deserve some credit too. If you hadn't stepped in, I'd still be back littering at the oasis. They're joking. I never litter, and no one should. Anyway, thanks. You're the best. I better get back to my office to finish this off while I'm still in the zone.
That was a nice and interesting quest that we did. These two, we learned a few things about our beloved characters in here, which is important because this is what the game is. It's not about building and money and building and more building. So what we have in terms of stuff, we have this, more than that. So, but I have seen the time. We gonna end the episode right in here. We also gonna have to wait for the diagram for the kiln. I don't know what that will take. And apparently something in here has fully grown, which is weird, but sunrise. Cool. But I'm gonna plant some roses in here. Also, we need some fertilizer in pretty much in this entire row. Let's go do it. And yeah, this is gonna be a good point to end the episode. And you know, remind you to subscribe, like, hit that button. It's all gonna take a few seconds. It's not gonna take too long. And I will see you in the next episode of my time at Sandrock. Have a wonderful day, people. Bye.